What up? Back at it. What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is, man. FAKALAHA podcast, man. We talk about this, that, and the other. And for the most part, man, I've been keeping it fucking real with y'all. Y'all need to start subscribing and tuning in and listening to this shit. This real shit, man. FAKALAHA, y'all. Without further ado, man, let's get into this shit, man. I got a lot to unfold right now, man. Real talk. We got a real hero in Cleveland, Ohio. But, for the most part, she was a ex-cop in Warrensville Heights, man. I'm talking about this story is so fucking, so real. This lady should get a Nobel Peace Prize. She should be saluted. Like, man, let me go and pause this right quick. Man, this woman is a true hero, man, in Ohio, man. I can't even lie. This is the only realest cop in the world to ever, I think, in history, to sacrifice her badge and put it out there to keep it so real, man. So without further ado, man, let's get into this shit, man. Let's get to the disclaimer right quick. All right, with that being said, man, let's get into this shit. This ex-cop name is Nakia Jones, and she was commenting. Well, I'm gonna let her tell her story, but she was commenting on an incident that happened in Louisiana about a man getting killed by cops. Really, they just did him dirty, man. And I think they got off on the shit too. And she was a cop and felt the pain because her own son even came to her and said, like, that, mommy, why is cops killing us and stuff? So I'm going to play this video. This the reason why the cop had tripped out over this video. And then I'm going to play her part and stuff. This is the video that, this happened like 6 years ago though. So let's get into this.
Police officers pinning Alton Sterling to the ground. He's got a gun, one says. 6 gunshots are heard moments later.
Every time I get outside, they are throwing him on top of the car. From there, they tasered him. Then other cop tackled him onto another vehicle. From there, they threw him onto the ground where both of them got on top of him. One of them screamed, was like, gun, shot him 3 times. Then they're telling him get on the floor. He's already on the floor. They shot him 3 times already. Then they shoot him another 3 times.
The video was taken by Abdullah Maflahi, the owner of the convenience store where Sterling was selling CDs before he was killed. Maflahi's footage showed Sterling lying on the ground dying as one police officer removed something from his pocket. Police have said Sterling was armed, but have not given details.
Exactly what happened at this time is the reason we are here today. There is a lot that we do not understand. And at this point, like you, I am demanding answers.
The 2 police officers, Blaine Solomoni and Howie Lake, were wearing body cameras, but police said they were dislodged during the struggle with Sterling.
Black Lives Matter.
That's crazy as fuck, man. That happened 6 years ago, man. And this cop replied to this shit. She from Warrensville Heights Police, but they fired her for having a freedom of speech. But we about to kick her off with this one right here. Her name is Nakia Jones. And here we go.
Nakia Jones. My son came home from work today and he showed me a disturbing video about a young man that was shot and killed by police in Louisiana. And it's so funny because my son wanted to go to college there. And I kept saying, I ain't feeling that or whatever. What's interesting is to me is that the shooting involved a police officer. And I watched the video over and over and over and over and over again so that I wouldn't become judgmental because not only am I a mother of 2 African American sons, and I have African American nephews, and I have brothers, I'm also a person that wears the uniform with the blue. I'm also the one that gives their lives and puts their lives in danger. I wear blue. So I'm looking at it, and I became so furious and so hurt, because it bothers me when I hear people say, y'all police officers this, y'all police officers that, and they put us in this negative category, when I'm saying to myself, I'm not that type of police officer. I know officers that are like me that will give their life for other people. So I'm looking at it, and it tore me up, because I got to see what you all see. If I wasn't a police officer and I wasn't on the inside, I would be saying, look at this racist stuff. Look at this. And it hurt me. First of all, I became an officer in 1996. I grew up in the hood. So I ain't grew up in the suburbs. I grew up on 93rd and Kansas. We moved to East Cleveland. So I know what it is.
Wow, is you hearing her? Salute you, Nakia. Is you hearing her? She grew up in Cleveland. She know what it is. That's all we be saying, man. When you put that badge on, you ain't had that badge on since birth. You know how it is and shit, man. You supposed to be trying to make a difference in the hood, man. That's crazy, man. Where was this lady? She was in Warrensville. She should have been in Cleveland. Damn, man. Let's go.
So the reason why I became a police officer was to make a difference in people's lives. I knew what it was like to have a parent on drugs. I knew what it was like to watch people be picked on and bullied on and all kinds of things. And I said, I want to make a difference. I want to be that change. So I became that change. So in 96, I took an oath in East Cleveland, sitting in front of Chief Guyton, and said I would serve and protect my community by all costs. Even if it meant I wouldn't go home to my 1-year-old daughter. And that's what I did. And I did it with integrity and respect. The thing that hurt me most of all was that a lot of people that I was arresting were the same color as me, that grew up in East Cleveland like me, so I couldn't understand that. Why would you want to destroy your community? I couldn't understand. I said, okay, but they're not sworn to serve and protect either. They didn't take that oath. This is what they do. So then I left there and I came to another predominantly black community and became a police officer. I'm the first and only African-American female officer, and I can say that pride and respect. I sat in front of Marcia Fudge and took that oath that I would serve and protect my community. And I also moved into my community, and I raised my children in this community. I wear that blue uniform proudly. And I know for a fact I have 6 beautiful children that love me. And I have a husband, I have a family that loves me. And I know there's times I may not come home from work. I have taken guns off 15, 14, 13-year-old children. I'm talking about real guns. I've had to go and tell a mother that their 13-year-old son or daughter was not coming home. I've interviewed rape victims that's been raped by people that look just like me, the same color as me. We are running around killing each other left and right. But what hurts me the most is the people that stood in front of a judge and stood in front of a mayor and said, I swear my oath that I will serve and protect this community. And God, please forgive me, and you can delete me if you're getting mad at me. If you are white and you working in a black community and you are racist, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You stood up there and took an oath. If this is not where you want to work at, then you need to take your behind somewhere else. I decided to work in the African American community because I'm African American and I wanted to make a difference. I could have worked in Parma. I could have worked in Lakewood. I could have worked in North Homestead. I'm a double minority. They would have got 2 hits for me because I'm African American and I'm a female. I'm here because I wanted to make a difference. But how dare you stand next to me in the same uniform and murder somebody? How dare you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So why don't we just keep it real? If you're that officer that know good and well you got a God complex, you're afraid of people that don't look like you, you have no business in that uniform.
Wow, man. Is you hearing this woman, man? At the time, she was a cop. This a cop. A real, like, when you think of definition of a police officer or a cop, This what supposed to be looking like in the definition. Her picture should be there. Come on. Her picture should be there. It's so crazy, man. Like, where's the real cops at, man? Where's the real police? Where's motherfuckers that really want to help and protect and serve and be there for the community? Like, this woman is a real hero, man. She will go down as one of the greats, man. I love this woman, man, for what she stand for and what she did and the great sacrifice she did, man. Because we honestly need more people like that on the force. That's crazy, man. Talk your talk, boo.
Take it off. If you're afraid to go and talk to an African-American female or male or a Mexican male or female because they're not white like you, take the uniform off. You have no business being a police officer. Because there's many of us that will give our life for anybody. And we took this oath and we meant it. If you are that officer that's prejudiced, take the uniform off and put the KKK hoodie on. Because I will not stand for that. If you're an officer that works with me and you're wrong, I will tell you you're wrong. My heart goes out to that young man's family, because if it was my son, I don't know what I would do. But to my brothers and sisters, my juvenile brothers and sisters, I am your keeper. Put them guns down, y'all. We killing each other. And the reason why all this racist stuff keeps going on is because we're divided. We're killing each other. We're not standing together. See, Martin Luther King them stood together. You didn't hear about a bunch of black people killing each other. We got to stand together, because a house divided against each other will not stand. And we got to be smart. Don't mean go tearing up stuff. Be smart. I am my brother and my sister's keeper. That's why I'm going to keep this uniform on. Because today I wanted to quit when I saw that video. But I need for y'all to support the ones of us that are right. And I need for you to stand for those of us that are not right. I also need for y'all to become role models for our juveniles, y'all. They're killing each other left and right. I'm telling you. And people that don't really want us to exist are sitting back laughing, because they're saying, look at them destroy each other. Yeah, we'll have a police shooting here or there, but we're not going to talk about the millions of black men that are killing each other left and right. Put the guns down. The most powerful, fearful person in the world is an intelligent black man. Men, I need for y'all to stand up. Get these young men, mentor them, teach them. And then when you see that one of us are doing something wrong, and I'm not telling you, know when you wrong, and you know when you dealing with the police, and we got to do our job, because we have to do our job. But when we do something that you know is wrong, you need to speak up. You need to go speak to a chief. You need to go sit down and talk to the mayor. I'm not talking about just because I don't want you to tell me what to do. I'm talking about something serious, y'all. Again, this is my thoughts. If you get upset, delete me. This is my Facebook page. God bless.
Wow, man. I love the fuck out of that woman, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Her name Nakia Jones, man. I got to find her on Facebook and follow her, man. This lady was an ex-cop. She said she was in East Cleveland before. She grew up on Kinsman, East Cleveland, and she went to Warrensville Heights, and that's where she got fired just for making this video right here about some racist motherfucking cops that killed that man out in Louisiana. And we need more cops like that, man. We need more black, whites, whoever is serving under that badge need to be more fucking like this, man. Speak out. Correct that motherfucking prejudiced ass motherfucker or this crooked ass cop or whatever the fuck, man. Make the neighborhoods more better, man. Quit letting the system dictate how y'all make the community better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't always gotta follow these little laws that's made to break the whole ghettos up and all the communities all fucked up and shit, man. Yeah, you doing your job, but do you really look at the statistics? Do you really look at what's really going on in the hood and stuff? Like, you supposed to make a difference. If y'all supposed to be so-called quote-unquote overseers, then do your job, man. Quit trying to bring us down lower than we already is and shit, man. Quit trying to set us up entrapment and all this tricks and shit and lying to us just to just make us more in poverty and just like it's fucked up, man. But shout out to that cop, man. That cop, man, she sacrificed really not a lot, but she ain't lose her dignity or her pride behind it or her motherfucking moral behind it. And that's all that count, man. She will be forever worshipped, man. Y'all fucking cops is cowards, man. And you know what? I'm going to start interviewing these cops, man. Like, because motherfuckers need to start taking charge and start being more, like, on the fence, man. It's time to put some pressure on these motherfuckers, though. With that being said, man, I'm out of here, man. But Nakia Jones, I ain't going to lie. I salute you. And it's fucked up, too, because she tried to sue these motherfuckers in Warrensville and end up losing the case because they said she was on some medical leave and she had use her medical leave just to make that speech, knowing damn well it was because of that speech. And damn, don't she got First Amendment? Like, she got the freedom of speech. She could say what she want to say. But that just go to show they do not want motherfuckers like that on their force or even talking about other cops, man. It is what it is, though, man. But y'all need to find that lady, and we need to get behind her, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm out, y'all.